Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna try to give this a shot. I've always wanted to vlog, and I made two videos a while back, put them up, and then just deleted them. I'm obsessed with YouTube. I watch so many channels. My two favorites are Tiffany Darling and It's Judy Life. I really enjoy those two a lot. Um, I really don't know what my channel is going to consist of or what I'm going to talk about. I kind of want to have like a mommy channel and talk about my son and me and my pregnancy story. And that's what my two videos were. They were when I first found out I was pregnant and how excited I was and all that. And I kind of wish I didn't delete it, but I did. So this video is just going to be my introduction and me introducing who I am and trying to start my vlogs and to see where YouTube takes me and all that good stuff. So my name is Jillian. I found out that I was pregnant on November 23rd, 2012. I was really happy. Like I'm 23 years old. I was 22 when I found out and I was happy. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know pregnancy doesn't come with a manual. Like pregnancy and motherhood, it doesn't come with manuals. Like it doesn't tell you what's going to happen and what to expect and all that. I was nervous because I have some anxiety, but I was excited. The person I chose to have my child with was not a wise choice at all. He was younger than me, and at that moment, I thought I was head over heels in love, and he was the one for me, and we were going to have the perfect family, get married, probably have more children down the line. No, that wasn't in the cards for me. Currently, I'm a single mom to a 9-month-old little boy named Jaden, who I absolutely adore. He has changed my life in so many ways. He has brought so much happiness to me. He has made me a stronger person. Even on my saddest and most exhausting days, he uplifts everything. I am very happy that I chose to have him. Abortion was not an option for me, even though I kind of knew, but didn't really want to know that the person I chose to have my child with wasn't the right person. But I still chose to have him, and I'm blessed that he's here, and I love him dearly. Like, I can't even express how much I love being a mom and how much it has helped me grow as a person and as an individual. Um, so I guess I'm going to talk about my pregnancy and how that went for me. I was very sick. I found out very early that I was expectant. I found out around 6 weeks. I was so sick. I was nauseous all the time. I was prescribed Zofran to help with the nausea. I was so emotional. I didn't know if I was coming or going. My anxiety was through the roof. That my midwife actually still kept me on my anxiety medication. I was genuinely happy to be having a child, but emotionally for myself, I wasn't happy. I wasn't in a good place with my relationship. I felt very alone in my pregnancy. The only person I felt like I had was my mom to lean on and who did all the extra fun things with me. She did birthing classes with me. She did the belly cast with me. She went to every single appointment. Like, she was my backbone. And thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. So, big thanks to her for all that. I was really depressed during it. I wasn't happy. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel like I was glowing. I didn't get dressed up. I didn't do my hair and my makeup. I didn't really do extra fun things. Like, I didn't really embrace it. And I wish I did. I always say, like, I can't wait to experience a happy pregnancy because I didn't experience one. It was very miserable for me. I was very sick. I was very sad. I felt alone. I cried a lot. But some happy moments in it was, one, thank God I was having a healthy baby. He was very healthy. Oh, thank God for that. Because with all the stress, I was always so nervous that something wrong was going to happen. But it didn't. I went full term, which was great. Another happy thing was I had a beautiful baby shower hosted by my mom and my son's godmother, who's my cousin, Loren. That was fabulous, and it was filled with all my family and friends. I chose to have it only females and just people on my family side because I was very embarrassed that my son's father was not in the picture, and I chose not to have his family involved or his friends involved in it. His mom was involved because she is a part of my life, which I'm grateful for, that Jaden has somebody on his father's side to kind of be there for him. But I chose to have it very small and intimate, and it was really nice. It was a good time. I got everything. I was set. Like, I was good. Another fun thing I did during my pregnancy is I did 2 3D ultrasounds. The first one I did at 15 weeks because I could not wait for the 20-week mark to find out the sex of my baby, which was a baby boy. And I predicted that the whole time. I felt as though he was going to be a boy. Like, I knew he was a boy. And I knew I was going to name him Jaden because I fell in love with this little boy, Jaden, who is a girl that I follow, Tiffany Darling's son. And I fell in love with him. I named my son after this little boy. His name is spelled the same way and all, Jaiden. So yeah, I knew I was having a boy. And I got that 3D ultrasound on February 15th, and he looked like a freak of nature in that ultrasound. But we got to see his parts, and we knew he was a boy, and my son's father was there for that visit, and he seemed very happy. Like, he seemed excited, and we were excited, and I felt happy in that moment. Like, I felt like we were happy, and we were having a family, and everything was going to be fabulous, and it was just temporary speed bumps. But no, that didn't really turn out that way. Then again, I got another 3D ultrasound at around, I want to say, 30 weeks pregnant. And my son was the best. He cooperated so well. He smiled in his 3D ultrasound. He showed his parts, so we identified what it was. He was just awesome. Like, I was so in love. I got emotional. I cried a little bit. I still have the DVD. I love it. It was a wonderful experience. My son's father didn't attend that one. And at that point, that was okay with me because things were just really, really rocky in our relationship. Like, our relationship didn't exist anymore. Like, we were not together anymore. And, I mean, it hurt me because I felt like I gave Jaden the short end of the stick because who I chose to have to co-parent with. But I had my mom, so that made up for it. And then, to my surprise, I had a 33-week ultrasound at my hospital, and they did a 3D ultrasound for free. So I spent all that money for no reason, but honestly, it was so worth it because seeing my son and seeing what he looked like and being able to compare pictures from a 3D ultrasound was just amazing to me. Everything became Jaden when I found out I was having him. Like, my world revolved around my son. Everything was Jaden. Everything I did had to do with Jaden. Everything I bought was for Jaden. Jaden. Like, everything. So, let's get to the fall part. Like, let's get to delivery, me having him. I went into labor on August 1st of 2013. And it wasn't too bad. I mean, it felt like that time of the month. It felt like cramps. It was like 10 minutes apart contractions. I had a doctor's appointment that day, and I went and I saw my midwife, and she swiped my membranes. She said I was a centimeter dilated, and I would definitely have this baby within the next 2 days. And I was like, oh, okay, awesome, like, cool. So I went into labor, and it was manageable. I managed. I did okay. Then on the 2nd, I couldn't deal with it anymore. I went into the hospital around 6 p.m. No, I lied. On the 2nd at 2 in the morning, I went to the hospital. I was still just 1 centimeter, and they were like, you know what, Jillian, we have to send you home. So I went home around 3 a.m., tried to sleep, took baths, did all that. I went back into the hospital on the 2nd at 6 p.m. in excruciating pain. My contractions were 5 minutes apart. I couldn't deal with it. Like, I was hysterical. They checked me and they examined me. My water hadn't broke, and they still wanted me to go home. And I refused. Like, I said, no, you can't send me home. I can't deal with this. Like, I can't wait until 4 centimeters to come back. Like, there has to be other options. So I had this kind doctor, and she chose to keep me in the hospital, and she gave me an option to get a shot of morphine to help with the pain, and doing that, and to rest for 12 hours because I didn't sleep for almost 48 hours. And doing that could either stop my labor completely or it could progress. And at that point, with all that pain, I was like, that's fine. Just if it stops, it stops. I'll be induced on August 8th. It's fine. So they gave me the shot of morphine. It did help a lot, and I did get some relief. At 3 a.m. on August 3rd of 2013, I went into full-fledged labor. I had back labor. It was awful. I cried. It was terrible. I have really bad anxiety, so I thought I was going to freak out and have like a panic attack, but I didn't. I kept my cool. I tried to be calm. I begged for that epidural. At 3:30 a.m., I was 3 centimeters dilated, and I could not wait to see the anesthesiologist to get that epidural. Once I got that epidural, I felt amazing. I slept. I felt great. At around 8 in the morning, I was still 3 centimeters dilated on August 3rd. So they said, Julian, do you mind if we induce you, give you some Pitocin? I said, no, that's fine. I felt a lot of pressure, but I didn't feel no stomach pain. The contractions just stopped. Everything was like down there in the woman area, and it was pretty intense. At around 9 in the morning, they checked. She didn't check me. She actually didn't want to check me. I kept telling her, I feel like my body's pushing. I can feel him down there. Like, I need to push. She kept saying, no, you don't need to push. We don't want to check you because that can cause infection, all this. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, like, he's there. I really need to push. So at that moment, I made her check me, and I was 10 centimeters dilated. I had jumped from 3 to 10 in 1 hour. And I started pushing at around 9:30 in the morning. I didn't have him until 11:10, so I pushed for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and it was exhausting. It was like the biggest workout I've ever done in my life. It was intense. It was ridiculous. I felt everything. I feel like I got the epidural way too early, but he was here and he was healthy. He was born at 11:10 in the morning. He was 6 pounds, 11.6 ounces. He was 20 and a half inches long, and he was absolutely perfect. And he has changed my life. And my vlogs are mostly going to consist of him. Like, I don't really look at beauty channels. I'm not a beauty guru. Like, I'm not going to vlog about beauty. I'm not going to vlog about food. I can't cook. I mean, I watch videos about it, but I can't do it. I'm mostly going to vlog about being a young 23-year-old single mom. I'm going to vlog about my son a lot. I'm going to vlog about my life and what goes on in it and how I manage doing it by myself with the help of my parents. So yeah, this is the beginning to my channel, and I hope I get subscribers. I don't really know how to edit videos and fix them up and make them nice, so I'm going to watch tutorials on how to do that. But I definitely was inspired to do this because of Tiffany Darling and It's Judy's Life. So I hope to get subscribers. I hope you guys enjoy what you heard. I hope to meet new people, and I hope to be welcomed into YouTube. Thanks. See you soon.